Biological mind control. How do you control a mind biologically? Now, if you saw the earlier video I have of the 3 levels of mind control, you saw that the third one was biological. Now, how do you control a mind biologically? Well, today I'm going to give you an example of a form of biological mind control. When you talk about biological mind control, you're actually talking about physical intervention. In other words, you're attempting to control behavior by altering the body or the brain. And in terms of schools of psychology, this fits under biological psychology, and it's also called psychiatry. Attempting to control behavior physically by altering the body or the brain. Now, this would include brain operations, it would include electroshock therapy, or it would include implanting electrodes into the brain, which is called deep brain stimulation. Now, the most common method for attempting to control behavior biologically is, of course, drugs. Psychology studies various methods of controlling behavior, and these methods inevitably work their way into education, politics, marketing, and advertising. I'm not going to get into a big conspiracy on this. I'm just going to give you a simple example of biological mind control used for marketing. Oh, that tastes good. So despite the fact that sodas are unhealthy, the average American consumes 54 gallons of soda a year. 25% of the sugar consumed in the United States comes from soft drinks. And the soft drink industry is worth $40 billion a year. So how do you convince a population to spend $40 billion on something that's bad for them? Now, obviously, soft drinks are designed to taste good. Now, they're actually ingenious because they also are designed to make you want them and keep you drinking them on 4 different levels. And I'm going to explain what these 4 different levels are. The first thing we're going to talk about is caffeine. Now, you'll notice on this Coca-Cola bottle there is an Olympic symbol. That's because Coca-Cola is one of the sponsors of the Olympics. Now, the interesting thing about this is that the athletes participating in the Olympics can't drink Coca-Cola because it has caffeine in it. Caffeine has been banned in the Olympics because it's a stimulant drug. And caffeine might give the athletes an unfair advantage. So why do sodas have caffeine in them? Well, one reason is that cola drinks are flavored with the cola nut, which naturally has a little bit of caffeine in it. But there's no reason why non-cola drinks would have caffeine in them. The main reason soft drinks have caffeine is because it's added to them. And in fact, cola drinks have 4 to 5 times the amount of caffeine added to them than they would have gotten from the cola nut. So where does the caffeine come from that's added to our soft drinks? Well, they get the caffeine by extracting it from coffee to make decaffeinated coffee. And then they take the caffeine and they add it to our soft drinks. Now there's 3 reasons why they add caffeine to soft drinks. And the first one is because caffeine is a stimulant. And it stimulates you. It makes you feel good. And then psychologically, you start to associate you feeling good with the soft drink that you're drinking. The second reason is that when the caffeine wears off, you crave more. Have you ever had a craving for soda or a craving for coffee? Well, caffeine is addictive. And in fact, once the caffeine starts to wear off, if you're addicted, you start feeling exhausted and sometimes you'll get a headache. The third reason is that caffeine is a diuretic, which means it makes you urinate, which promotes water loss, which makes you thirsty and makes you want to drink more. So say you have two people. You have Jack and you have Bill. Now, both Jack and Bill need to drink 2.5 liters of water just to stay hydrated. Now, Jack drinks water and Bill drinks a caffeinated soda. So, because caffeine promotes water loss, Bill may have to drink up to maybe 3.5 liters of soda just to stay as hydrated as Jack did with 2.5 liters of water. So if you're trying to satisfy your thirst with soda, you'll have to drink more liquid than you would have to drink if you're trying to satisfy your thirst with water. So your body needs water, but water has no calories. But say you were trying to satisfy your body's requirement for water with soda. Well, that would mean you would be consuming 1,036 calories of sugar, which is half of the calories that you need in a day, and it equals out to 276 grams of sugar, which would equal to 22 tablespoons of sugar a day. Can you imagine eating that many tablespoons of sugar? And some people don't drink water. So let's talk about sugar, because soda has a lot of sugar in it. In fact, 99% of its calories are sugar calories. And here's an interesting tidbit. The Coca-Cola company purchases more sugar than any other company in the world. That includes major candy companies like Nestle. So have you ever had a sugar craving? Well, sugar has addictive properties too. And not only is soda addictive because of the caffeine, but it's also addictive because of the sugar. So you drink a soda, and the sugar hits your blood fast, which spikes your blood sugar level to the top, and then your body will release insulin, which will push your blood sugar level down. But when your blood sugar level goes down, you get tired, and you get cranky, and you crave more sugar. So you drink more soda, and your blood sugar level goes way back up. Your body releases more insulin, it pushes it back down, and this is an ongoing cycle. So when you drink a fair amount of soda, your body goes through a roller coaster. The blood sugar levels go up, and then they go down, and then they go up, and then they go down. And when they're down, you're tired, you're hungry, you crave sugar, or you crave soda. Sodas taste good, so you can have a psychological addiction to the pleasure of it. And two, caffeine is addictive, so you can crave the soda because it has caffeine in it and you need a caffeine fix. Three, caffeine is a diuretic and it promotes thirst. And four, your blood sugar fluctuates, so it makes you crave sugar. Really, the only healthy aspect of soda is the water, and that's minimized because of the diuretic effect of the caffeine. Coming up, we've all heard of freedom of speech, but have you heard of freedom of thought? Can thought be a crime? And coming up, why are some men so attracted to drunk women? Is alcohol sexy? Okay, so there's my video. Thanks for watching. And I really appreciate all the people that comment. Thank you. Also, to the people that take the time to rate my videos, I really appreciate that as well. A lot of people don't do that, so thank you. And have a nice day. I'll see you next time.
There are over 350 videos on our channel, and I doubt you've seen them all. And the topics range from weight loss, nutrition, sexual health, all the way to psychology and mind control, and anywhere in between. And I think if you check them out, you're going to find some really interesting stuff.
Biological mind control. How do you control a mind biologically? Now, if you saw the earlier video I have